Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through step by step how to create a website using Canva for free. Okay, so this is the Canva interface. If you are familiar with Canva, you should be used to this interface. And then we have a lot of options here that's beneath the search query section. We have docs, whiteboard, presentation, social, videos, websites. So let's click websites. And here we have some options, right? But whenever you want to start creating a website, you are supposed to have a goal in mind. What do you want the website to be used for? What's the purpose of the website? Why are you creating the website? In this case, let's say I'm creating the website for my personal brand, right? Let's say I'm a consultant or I have an agency and I want to create a website for it, right? A one-page website. So let's type in consultancy, right? Digital marketing consultancy and enter. Now, this has brought a lot of options, results for us, right? Templates. Because you notice where my mouse is, you have 217,405 templates available. But I realize these templates are various templates. This, for instance, it's an Instagram post, that's a mobile video, and all that. But we want to be specific because we want a website. So we have to filter through the many results we have here. So let's go to all filters, click all filters, and beneath the category section, look for business. Let's click business, and then let's look for website, right? So we want only website templates. So we click websites. Now, aside websites, what again do we want? We are currently using a free plan, and so we want to get rid of all the pro versions available in the templates. So we select free. So we have only free templates available on our interface, so we can easily make a decision. And then I go to apply. And now you notice that from 200,000 templates, we have 235 templates available. And now we can select any of the templates and then we can start the design of our website. So let's look through and then select one, digital consultant. You can click through and then you scroll through to have a general overview what the site is about. So are there any other options available? Let's try another one. Marketing specialist. Hi. See my work. Okay. Okay, so this is more like a personal website for a consultant, right? Okay, let's select that. Let's go for that. So we click customize this template. And there is our working space. If you don't like this template and you like to change it, you can easily, on the left side, right, you can search for website templates. You can still search for some templates. I should type marketing, for example. I'll get some templates here available for me. And you can just select any of them. For instance, I want to change a particular page. So that's, for example, this is the first page, this is the second page, this is the third page, the fourth, and then the fifth, right? So the I'm page is sixth page. You can decide to add your own page, that's add page. You can decide to add a page, or you can decide to add a page from a particular template. So let's say I typed marketing on the left side. Here are some options I have, templates I have. Let's say I click this template. And then I like a particular page within this template, right? I can easily just click it. That single page, right? You click it, and here it is. You get it. So I've been able to replace this template because it's been highlighted. When I click anything, it's going to replace it. Yeah. So that's how they work. That's how the whole thing works. So if I want to rather add it without having to take off anything, I can go to add a page. and then I click what I want to add. I add it here, and then I can move it upwards, right? Move up with the button here on the left side, move up. Yeah. So, I mean, you can do all sorts of editing to your website. I'm not going to go too much into details into how to make your website look good, right? Because basically that depends on how you want to design your website. So now we have our website. Let me just make some few changes. I mean, you edit it just like the way you edit a flyer or any other design in Canva. You can just click anything you see and replace it, edit it. So, for example, marketing specialist, I want to make a marketing expert. I just click the text, and then I type what I want to type. So I type marketing expert here, right? Yeah. If I want to add something to the background, I want maybe a shade, a different color or something. I could easily play around the background, right? I want maybe more bright color. You can just decide to do your own editing and all everything, right? So what do we do after we've finished creating and preparing our site? Now, let's check out something. At the top right here, first of all, you can change the name of your website. So there's the name of the template you selected. Consultancy resume website in orange photo. We can just click it, right? And clear everything there because that's not the name of our website. So let's name the website according to the name of the person there, Kimberly, right? So we can just say Kimberly. Let's add expect, right? This is just an example. Kimberly expect. So that's the name of our website. Now we've been able to name our website. At the top right, you see publish website. Now this allows us to proceed to publish our website. But before then, you would like to maybe have a look at your website to see how it's looking or how people are going to see your website. So we're going to click preview. Once you click the preview, it'll take you to this interface where you're able to have a look at your site. So you get a good preview of your site. So this is how the site is going to look like. Now, this website, there are two options when creating a website on Canva. You can either go for without navigation or with navigation. Now, without navigation means you're not going to see the menu here where you have the various names of the pages, individual pages there. For example, this page can be, let's say, the home page. That's page one will be home page. This second page can be the about page. This third page can be services page, right? You're able to name all the pages you add onto your website. You're able to name them. So if we should select navigation with navigation, it's going to bring a menu here where we have the various pages listed at the top right, listed on top here, where we can easily click and then automatically it takes that to that page. So let's have a look at that. So I'm going to this without navigation. So you see no menu here. But if I should go to with navigation, now you see home, about, work, services, feedback, contact. Let me click home. We are still on the home page, so nothing changes. So the home page, home is the name of the first page we are seeing here. Now the name of the second page, I don't know the about page, but let's click about to see where it's going to take us to. Yes, so there's the about page. Let's click work. There's the work page, services. Yeah, so that's how the navigation works. So if you're having a website, I mean, you can decide to have it with navigation, but if you are creating it for the purposes of a landing page, maybe you decide to go without navigation. You may be wondering, how am I able to change the page or give my page a particular name? Before we look at that, let's just also look at the phone view. So we can look at our website from the desktop view, and then also the mobile view. Let's switch to mobile view. And this is how people are going to see our website viewing on the mobile phone. So that's how the interface is going to be like. So now let's go back to how we are going to name the various pages. An example is you don't want this page to be called an about page, right? This page. You want to change the name. How do you do that? Let's close this. You can press close here. So this is the page we are talking about. The hi, I'm Kimberly. We want to change this page. We want it to be called Know Me More instead of the about page. How do we do this? On the left side, you see add notes. Click the add notes. And then at the top here, you see page 2, about. You can just clean the about and make it get to know me. We've changed the name from about, that's page 2. We've changed it from about to get to know me. Now we are done. We've been able to change the page name. So you can do this to other pages. Like if you want to change any page, you can just change the name of the page, right? You notice this page, it says page 3, and it doesn't have any name. This is because we just imported only this page from a different template. And so it didn't come with a name. You can decide to name it dive. This is just an example. Let's give it dive. We will see how it's going to appear. So now we are done. Let's go back to preview. So this is with navigation. And the about has changed towards get to know me. Remember, we just changed the page name. And then we've named the second, let's click a dive. Yes, we named this page dive. So that's how the navigation section works. So if it's a website, you can decide to go with navigation. If it's a landing page, I advise you do without navigation. You want to have a look at the mobile view for navigation. Go to the mobile view, and then you have the menu at the top here, top right. You click it, and then you have all your the various pages available here. Now, once we are done, we can progress. We can now publish our site. So let's click publish site. Once we click the publish site, it still gives you the opportunity to view your work, but we've already done that in the preview section. So right, you can still view your work here, but we've already done that. And always ensure this is checked, resides on mobile phone, to ensure your website is responsive. Now in publishing it, you can decide to go with a free domain. You could decide to purchase a new domain, or you can decide to use an existing domain. Remember, to have your website live, you need two things. You need a domain and you need hosting. Domain is more like your web address, how people are going to locate you online. So if your business is marketing expert, your website domain can be marketingexpert.com, right? So that's how people are going to identify or locate you online. And then with your host is where basically all your web files are stored. So those are the two key things that are really needed. And here, currently Canva is hosting the web page, right? But then with regards to our domain name, we need a domain name. We can use a free domain name, but it's not going to be unique, right? Because we are going to rather have to do a subdomain. You can purchase a new domain that looks more professional, right? Having a personal domain for your site makes you look professional. If you've already purchased a domain elsewhere, you could then use my existing domain. But then to use an existing domain, you have to subscribe to the Canva Pro plan. Currently, we want to do this for free. So let's go to free domain, publish to a Canva domain. Continue. Remember, we named our site at the top here, Kimberly Expect. If you hadn't named it here, you could still change it here. Seeing Kimberly Expect here, you can just click this edit, and then you can rename your site. Now, there's a favicon. The icon you see that appears on the top of your browser. It's called a favicon. You can decide to place your logo in there to make your website look more professional. So you can decide to place it there. And page URL. Here you have review settings. I have already entered a page URL already because let me show you how it's going to look like once you move to the next stage. You're going to have the option to enter your page, your subdomain, right? So let me show you how that's going to look like on another. Yes. So when you select free domain, You move to continue. This is the next page that is going to show up. Choose your subdomain. Now, what's a subdomain? Your subdomain is an extension of your domain where you can have standalone pages. So, for example, you have a business that is called Computer Something Enterprise. But then aside that business, you have various sub businesses, subsidiaries. You can have your domain name as computerenterprise.com. And then with your subsidiaries, you have them as subdomains as an extension of your domain. So in this case, your domain here is my canva.site, and then you have to enter your subdomain. So you have to enter the name of your business or the purpose of your website, the title or name of your website. You can enter it in here. This is the first interface you should get. You realize this, I have not created any website with this account yet, and that's why. So when you're starting afresh, that's how you have the interface, right? So let's go back to the initial one. Yeah, but I had entered some djur as my subdomain, and that's why on the second step here, it's not allowing me to enter any subdomain, right? But it's rather asking me to add a subdirectory. So that is you could add maybe your website. Is it what type of pages? Is there an about page? Is there a home page? Is there an introductory page? You can also decide to leave that place empty if what you are creating your website, I mean, it's a standalone page, right? Like more like a home page. You can just leave that place and then try to describe your website. So page description, let's write something there. So marketing expert. We are done with the page description. Let's go to advanced settings. You can add a password. Protect your page with a password, but let's leave that. Search engine visibility. Yes, we want to be visible on search engines. Link preview enabled. That's when you send your link to someone, it's going to have this preview. I mean, we are done. We are through. So you have your page URL. That's this, right? I already entered that initially, right? So once you enter the page URL, when you want to create subsequent websites, it doesn't ask you for a page URL, right? It just brings this interface where you have the opportunity to add a subdirectory. So if I have already created the site already and I want to create another site, this is what will come. And then I can add a subdirectory that's okay. Now the other website I'm creating is for maybe another purpose. You can add shop, right? So you notice it comes as a subdirectory. So it's added to your domain. Get it? And then I go to publish. And it's preparing my design, right? Preparing to publish my design. The website is live. So I can decide to view my website. So that's my website link. But actually, if you want to do a professional work, I advise you buy a domain, right? Buy a domain from any provider that is makes you more professional. To buy a domain and then you use it instead of using this free plan, right? So you have a domain, buy a domain on most of the hosting providers help you get a domain, right? So you buy a domain, maybe ranging from $10 to maybe $13. You should get a domain. And then you input it into the publish section. So you don't have this URL, but you have your professional domain name. So let's view the site. And there's the site we just created. A great site, nice site. So, I mean, this makes the site creation easier. So if I should click get to know me, it takes me here. I want to contact the person. I click contact. It takes me to this page. Okay, but there's one thing I think I should hit on. For example, because your site is supposed to lead people to take an action or do something, but then you realize this is not clickable, right? This is not clickable. Book a consultation. It's not clickable. How do we make that clickable? So let's do some edits, some changes here. So on the book consultation, edit design, on the book consultation aspect, we are supposed to add a link there, right? So we are supposed to add a link there. Let's ungroup first of all, right? Because you have an element that's a rectangular shape, and then you have the text. Let's ungroup, and then we can reselect everything, right click and go to link. We click link, and then we look for a URL, right? A link where we want to lead the people to. So book consultation. If you like to use a Google Sheet form, you can do that. If you like to use Calendly, I mean, anything you like to use, you can work that out. Or you want to lead people to a particular page or your WhatsApp contact, you can easily do that. Get your WhatsApp link and then input it here, right? But here I'm just going to use any link just to let you know how it's going to work. So let me just use canva.com. All right, let me just pick the link from here, right? Canva. I copy this and then I paste it here. Done. Let's check out some. Let's now publish it. Continue, publish. Now let's see if it works. Visit our site, scroll down to the consultation aspect, and now we can click. So down, you realize the book a consultation is now clickable. This was the initial site, this site, right? And then we can click, get it. But now we've updated that, and then we can click book a consultation, and it takes us to the site we indicated there. You get it. So if you have, I mean, book a consultation should lead to maybe a form intake, like for someone to fill a form or book a consultation with you through either Calendly or any other platform. That would be great. So that's all. That's all about creating a website using Canva. And I hope you can pick some more ideas from the little I've shared. I hope it's been helpful. And then if it has been, I'll catch you some other time, right? Thanks for joining in.